Alright guys, here we are once again for, what are we doing? We're doing Zen's Quest, Zen's Quest's MCA server. Last you left me, I was organizing the store up front and doing shelves and things, and I've since finished. Well, finished is a loose word. This is where wool's gonna be, and the only thing is I don't have anything for these end chests yet. But I've put all the lighting on the ceiling, and I even labeled the aisles. Wool, wood, stone, earth blocks. A lot of blocks here have 2 chests. Some of the less common ones have 1 chest. This is reserved for mycelium. I'll probably shuffle the nether rack down 1 and the nether brick down 1 and put mycelium right there. Soul sand's got 2 though. For some reason I tend to harvest more of it than the other stuff. And nether rack though, even if I harvest more of it, I'll just now bake it into nether bricks, so it'll be fine. There's now a lot more flowers. As a matter of fact, I'm missing one of the lilies and another flower that I can't remember, and these are the rest of the flowers. So we have flora, foliage, and ferns, fauna, food, and fish. Technically, pumpkins, seeds, and wheat and mushrooms are flora, because you can't eat them directly. But I moved them over to the food side, because we usually identify those with food, and they gave me enough room to put all the saplings down. So without it, I didn't have the space on the fauna side, on the flora side. Sorry. So I put those on the fauna and food side. There's extra space over here, mostly because pumpkin pie will go here, and cakes will probably fill up the rest of it, considering you can't stack cakes. Now we have mobs are us, and mob drops. Arrows will probably fill up all 4 of these chests, and I don't necessarily know what's going to be in these 4 chests yet, or any of these. I guess because this is also the miscellaneous merchandise mall, I think it's safe to say that this is the the mobs and miscellaneous merchants mall for these 2 aisles. That way I could move some miscellaneous items over here if need be. That might include records or enchanted books, but I did have ores and enchanted music, which is going to be all the ores, enchanted books, and records. There are 13 records as far as I know, so this is 12 chests for records, and the 13th one can be in the corner somewhere, probably there. I don't really know yet. I have mostly ores in these, so you know there's redstone dust, glowstone dust, glowstone, some emeralds, and that's where it ends, because I don't think there's any more ores. Well, technically there are. There's quartz, quartz silk touched, and then quartz itself, and then oh, I have quartz here actually. Okay, so I guess I was reserving those for other things, and I have no idea what I'm gonna put there. Probably some enchanted stuff. Now I probably should put the same sign on the reverse of these slabs. That way, from any side, you'll know which aisle is which. So we'll do that later. But for now, I want to get to building a few things. I've been busy resourcing. It gets tiresome to resource. But I've grabbed resources for a specific reason, and that would be down here. Not there. Oh yeah, but before we go down further, let's check what I was also doing last time, which was creating the apothecary. I spent a long time on design choices, and I went for the tile approach, which reminds me of a bathroom for some reason, a Japanese bathhouse. I don't know why, even though that would be wooden. It just gives me this whole bath feel. But anyway, I chose coal blocks and quartz, and then some wood for the shelving. And I got 4 breweries. Bottles go in these corners, and then potions would go in these 4 ingredients. Doesn't really matter, you know. Pufferfish can be used, of course. Didn't know we had that many blocks of gold. Great. And apples. Anything alchemy related, I put in there, but not. I won't fill the chests up. That's just for local convenience. So anyway, local chests, local convenience, local potions. So I think it looks rather nice because the potions don't drain water blocks. They only drain cauldrons. So you make a little fountain and you can draw infinitely from it. So yay! You've seen the nether farm, you've seen the forge. I put an anvil there finally. And here we go. I'm going to clean this up with some smooth, make it look nice. If I go down deep in a mine, I use cobble steps. Anyway, These notches are here for a specific reason. There's going to be steps, a narrow step case going down to level 6 or something. Because in here, I have hollowed out a 64 by 64 region. Yeah, it was annoying. I had a little help with some picks, but oh crap, you're a skeleton, not a zombie. Alright, you gonna aggro the spider? Okay. You got a full set of leather armor. It's not right. Alright. Mob spawning is really weak on this server right now, so... Oh crap, I can't pick up any of this stuff because I'm full. Oh well. I'm gonna ditch some stuff really quick. I made an infinite water block for a specific reason. I'll ditch some dirt for a minute, just so I can pick up this crap. Did anything fall in there? I don't think so. But we got arrows, bones. I think the spider silk went in there, didn't it? No, I picked that up. These holes are where I found dirt patches, so I just harvested all the dirt. And then I realized what I wanted to do with this little big ass pit. It's going to be a project, but I'm going to convert the walls to stone brick. The ceiling can stay smooth stone. I don't really care about the ceiling. Smooth stone all the way. I was thinking about lighting it up with glow blocks, but that would be really, really pricey. So maybe I'll light it up with jack-o'-lanterns, but that would be a task I really don't want to do. I could technically do it now while it's easier, but the walls I should start now and then go down to 6. Has to go to 6. But this is relatively the center. It's not the actual center, because the center would be a 2x2, because this is 64 by 64. But if you start at the wall corner, 2 up from the wall corner, then this becomes the center, actually. And it goes down from there. And what I'm going to do here is make a farm. There's enough space in this 64 by 64 to make 12 by 12 4 by 4s with 1 space left over, so 5 by 5s. That would be 60 by 60 with 4 left over. But I'm not going to make it flat. I'm going to make it a step down. So it's going to be 5 levels going down, and then I'll probably hollow under that for another 5 levels of 144 16 squares. So do the math on that to see how many stacks that is. I don't feel like doing it right now. But what I am going to do is begin the task here. I'm going to build with smooth stone. So what happens is I sometimes build with glass to prevent mob spawns, but if you light it up enough, mobs won't spawn anyway. So this is going to be the initial level, so it should be fine. We'll put this like this. Now I'm probably going to fill this in with some cobble. I don't have much on me at the moment, but I've got plenty. I harvested the dirt, so maybe I should fill it in with dirt again, but I'm going to be using dirt for the farms. So 12 divided by 4 is 3, so 3 stacks a piece. So 12 by 12, you've got 3 stacks times 12, so we've got 36 stacks of dirt we need. So I'll just sort of fill this in with cobble, because no one's going to see this anyway. I had many different design options for the farm, and I feel that what I'm about to do should be the best. I think water flows 7, and I think this counts as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might flow to this corner. See, I haven't tested it yet, and that's kind of scary, because I usually test these things. So what I need to do is do a test run to see if it will flow. This dirt's going to be replaced, obviously. I know that water will flow 5. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you doing? I already had a piece down there. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Perfect. Marvelous. So let's fill... if it flows the way I hope it flows, we should be fine. If it doesn't, I'll have to reconfigure the water to not drop in the center, but probably to drop on these 4 token pieces. This is going to be an irrigation piece anyway, and there's going to be a block on top of it to begin with. So in light of that, we'll put a dirt block down and dump some water right there, and we'll see what happens. Because the jack-o'-lantern is going to be there anyway, and I'm using jack-o'-lanterns to light up this area because it's cheaper. You can grow jack-o'-lanterns, so it's no biggie. Alright, I gotta put these mob drops up, but I'm not gonna go upstairs. I'm just temporarily gonna throw them in here for now. And grab Mr. Bucket. Yes, no comment about balls. At least not right now, anyway. It'll pop these torches off. But whatever, let's just see how it works. Oh, it doesn't really work that well. See, because this is the lowest. Oh, well, you pop the torch off. And I don't want to lose it, so let me get it really quick. Let's just get this and get that. See, water does flow pretty far, but it always takes the path of the shortest path. So, well, there's going to be other things on this. For instance, there's going to be a lip. Well, technically speaking, this won't be here. Because it's going to drop down. So if that's the case, yeah, this is the way that's supposed to look, and each one of these is an irrigation underneath for the next level down. Yeah, as soon as it billows out, it won't harvest anymore for some reason. It just goes straight. I know why. Because as soon as it gets to here, it's 3 instead of here. So that could be a problem. So what if I had a 4 system that dropped 4 blocks of water? Because if you drop 1 block of water here, it'll do that. And now I gotta get to experimenting. The design worked good in my head, but I didn't fool around with Minecraft water physics. Oh, come on, really? Okay, there we go. Scooped it too fast. Alright, so if I actually drop 4 blocks instead of... So that's 2 blocks. So if I drop 4 blocks, it's 3 blocks. It doesn't look like it's going to actually do anything. Ugh. Because... it's not going to work. It's going to work the same way as dropping it on... God damn it, I can't run anymore. Eat. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Eat this fucking shit. Come on, yeah, eat that shit. Alright, let's get this water. It's not going to make a difference. Even if it falls all at the same time, I don't think it's going to make a difference. Okay. Actually, it might make a difference if it falls all at the same time. Oh, that's 4 blocks of water. Because if water falls directly on a crop, it destroys it. Yeah, it's flowing the same way as if I had just dropped it from the top. Well, obviously, because when they come down the side, it acts like another source block. So... Oh, great. Did I just make an infinite spring here? No, I don't think so. Okay, there we go. Harvest this up. And drop it off in the same hole. There we go. Harvest it back up. Harvest that back up. Ugh, where are the source blocks? You know what? Fuck it. I'll just destroy it the old-fashioned way. And plop that crap down. That should be all the water. Alright. My plan worked great on paper. Doesn't work great here. Even if I got rid of that block and the source block was directly here. Yeah, see, it does... You don't harvest... You harvest barely any of the crop. That's pretty shitty. I don't want to have to redesign the crop. It's a really good crop design. But as far as water physics are concerned, it's not ideal. Ugh. Well, because it takes the shortest path, I don't want to do that though. I don't want to like shorten these up by 1 or 2 and make it kind of like a jagged circle kind of thing, because that would just be too difficult. If I dropped one here, yeah, see, that's the... if it's any shorter than 4, it instantly trickles down. It won't spread out at all. So, you know, it flowed 3, and then the 4th one it dropped. You have to flow 5 for it to spread. That's the thing. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one will spread it. But I'm not... I had a great design. Well, what am I going to do, right? Looks like I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board on this one because of Minecraft water physics. This technically is far enough for it to flow, but it won't. You know. Well, because this area here. Ooh. But if you lengthen this artificially, well then my design is all off. Because if you lengthen it, then it won't work too well. Like, because okay, we saw that these get ignored. So you know, if you artificially lengthen these by 1, I don't want to do this, but like if I lengthened the center by 1, because it'll ruin crops. But if I lengthened it by 1, this... Oh. See, now that's weird. That's a flow of 6. I did not expect that at all. Okay, so if I put it here, it just goes straight down. Why the hell do you do that? Someone answer me that question. That's wild. And that's all because I filled in these corners here. Do I have a shovel? Do. I don't want to work. There we go. I might have to make this an entirely flat pasture. Too bad pistons only push a maximum of about 8 blocks. Otherwise, I would just push the entire 64 blocks, pop them all off and push them back. That'd be kind of cool. All right. Stupid lag. I don't understand why it does that. Oh. See, that's not supposed to be the path of least resistance. Well, of course, now it is because I fucked up the placement of this. Alright, yeah, see, so it has to be centered. I don't get it. I don't get why now it spreads out, but as soon as it gets to there, it says, nope, sorry. Well, what if I took away the corner piece? Just the corner piece of each one of these. I know, I would lose out. I would lose out, you know, 4 crop. I would lose out quite a bit of crop actually over time, because if there's going to be 144 of these patties and I have to destroy 1 per, that's 144 individual blocks. I mean, that's already 2 stacks and some, you know, 128 and 44, that's a stack 18. 2 stacks 18 I would lose. Okay, that didn't work. Thought it would. I made it shorter. Apparently it's it made no difference. Why? Why are the water physics like this? This whole episode is gonna be me fucking around with the water. You see, if I actually if you plop... You see, you don't want to do this, because if the water falls directly onto that, it just ruins it. But, and I already tried this. Yeah, see, that doesn't work. That's the same effect. I was just thinking of something else, like if I had multiple, like this doesn't work, and it would just destroy the crop anyway. So you don't want that. I thought I was being awesome, and it turns out I'm not. I could separate the water many levels up and have it fall in quite a few places, I suppose. As soon as it flows, though, as soon as it flows, it should be fine. But the secret is, I don't think this is going to work. I think my entire design is just, like before I would just have it flowing down and it would just flow like here, drop, here, drop, here, drop, here, drop. You know, it's real simple. But this design, thought I was being clever because I was getting so much more in. But auto harvest cropping with water isn't quite ideal here. Yeah. So well, if I actually destroyed that one, how would that work? See, water doesn't flow here. And is it because of this? So if I destroyed that, I'm just brainstorming, people. Oh god, that looks so retarded. All right, take this. I don't think this is gonna work either, but if it does, maybe there's potential here to work with it, because that's all equal distance now. Yeah, see? All equal distance. Pick up the water. It all flows. But look how much crop you lose. I mean, look at that. That's so gay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lose 10 pieces. 10 pieces. Just to make it quote-unquote round. And I bet you anything, if I put the pieces here... Oops, not there. Actually, it's not supposed to be there anyway. This is supposed to be the drop-down. So you see, there's not supposed to be a crop here, a piece here. It's only supposed to go that far. But this was supposed to be the light blocks. That's why they're there. Because light, I need light. But without there being a corner light here, you know, I don't know how that, I wouldn't be able to light it all up. Crops need a lot of light to grow. If I put one here in the middle, make it look a little bit derpy. Let's see. That makes me feel better in the style, but... Man, it won't get that piece. See, it won't get that piece. That's some bullshit. Alright. Can't lose 10. You know? When you're trying to do circles in Minecraft, you run into game mechanics problems. Actually, I have 10 now. It's supposed to be 16, 4 by 4, so if I have 10... Oh. I have 10. I'm losing 6 per. Oh, hi. I don't have a sword ready. Okay, there we go. How's it going? Doing good? Yeah? No EXP? Cheap ass. Well, not what I wanted. Because then the water has to flow to here, which is going to not be crop. And then there's going to be cropland here. How far out do you make it each time in the drops? See, this doesn't work. Alright. A rather short episode. A failure of a crop. Gonna have to just totally go back to the old design, which doesn't fit as many as this design does. Well, since it's 12 long, I could get the 12 by 12 another way. I mean, I could get yeah, I can get the 12 by 12 a different way. It's just I was really hoping to do donuts because that would just look better. But I've got another way to do it. It's this is the center, which okay. I have to dig upwards actually a little bit to make this one work. So that's going to be irrigation. It's going to be irrigation. I can keep this intact. I don't have to destroy it or anything. But okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because water flows. Well, no. See, you need 3 squares in the middle for it to work right. And I don't quite have 3 squares in the middle. I have well, I had 4 squares on each side. Yeah, I do have 3 squares in the middle actually. This is the middle where the water falls. So you have to... Where's the shovel? Where's the shovel? I can still get 144 patties. It's just going to be the old design, only bigger. Sadly. Fun thing is I can leave that pillar in place. It's just going to be extended some. And this is going to be extended further. Alright. Because the water falls from the middle here, and it goes down, and this is just one irrigation block of many. And will you ever see... Yeah, you won't see... You'll see this, but you won't see this. So I could cobble that up. There's going to be a lot of lights and a lot of irrigations. You could technically get away with every other one being irrigation, but for completionists, I like to just throw it in there. As far as jack-o'-lanterns are concerned, I think I'm going to not have enough now. You can't put jack-o'-lanterns anywhere except on the ground still, even with this update, which really pisses me off. Alright. I don't need smooth stone. I should probably just build with cobble. It is underground, and no one's going to see it. I generally build with stone brick, though, even underground. I might convert it later, but for now, cobble's probably the best choice. Alright, so let's just do the cobble. Let's ditch the smooth stone. Let's go back upstairs and ditch it. I've already wasted some of it. Yeah, I've already wasted 10 pieces. But we'll go back to the old design, and where the hell am I going? Let's get out of here. Now, there's not enough light down here. Mobs should be spawning, but, you know, our server is trying to reduce lag and stuff, so whatever. Which is retarded, but, I mean, the lag, trying to reduce lag is not retarded, but dropping mobs to do it is. Because it makes the game a bit on the easy side, but then again, it does help us concentrate on crafting, so, I don't know if I like it or not. Alright. I was grabbing this also to make bricks, but for the walls and things, but I think cobble's a fine choice for what we're doing. And I have the chests with a bunch of cobbles down there. Cobbles? Yeah, a bunch of cobble down there already. So, I had them in stacks of 7, 1, 3, and 5, and then they spilled over. But for 12, I did 8. Yeah, you can do them in 7s. You just have to, I have to build the circuitry going up. And it's gonna take 5 of them. So let's get to it. Let's put some cobble in my inventory, and I'll show you the design. But you've probably seen it before if you've seen Old Tavern with the farm. And okay, that's the staircase. Why did I put the jack-o'-lantern this way? Because I'm retarded. It should go this way so you don't see its face. Alright, again, then it'll be buried under here anyway. This is not where the dirt's going to be, so we can eat that up. And eat that up, because there's not going to be dirt there. There will be dirt here, but that's a different story. I'll leave it there. What am I doing? I'll leave the dirt there. Because, it's going to be for... this is going to go away. This is part of not being productive. I thought I was facing the other way, so that's the reason I was being a bit on the silly side here. Probably missing all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I know. I have a small mod up here now. And the idea of Zen's Quest was supposed to be 100% vanilla, but this is really helping me out, and hitting F3 gives me more information than I need. So I just prefer this. It just keeps it simple. I hope you guys won't fault me for that. And if you do, sorry. The pumpkin goes away. And I don't need this dirt piece here. I'll just plop a cobble in there. Alright, so if this is the one strip, the water flows here. This is also going to be cobble. I'll probably change it up later with something. Alright. This whole strip right here is cobble. I can't remember how far I'm going, but like there's a couple spaces, 1 or 2 on the side there, but it's alright. we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, of course, all this needs to be filled in now because there's no way I would enjoy having a hole here. And I think I have the cobble to do it. I might as well fill it in now because it's going to get in the way. Again, I had originally planned to hollow this entire room out before building up, but I find if you have a plan for a big room, it's best to hollow around your plan. That way, you mine less. And you just have to put the resource back down anyway. The only downside is you don't get the resources. If there was iron or coal, or hell, this deep, there's going to be lapis and shit. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. But, you know, I'm going to take the good with the bad on that one. I really am. Because I want to get my wheat farm done because we've captured NPCs. And I want to get them. I want to get them going. Alright. I tell you what. We didn't do anything this episode. I'm just organizing this stupid wheat farm. Next episode, I'll have probably this done for you. And we'll go from there. We'll have this done, and I'll have it planted, and just wheat, mind you, a lot of wheat, and I'll be then working on designing an NPC village or something. Actually, I would imagine that I would have converted these walls to stone brick at that point. And, well, I had smooth stone. I should have smoothed up the ceiling, but I'll do that before I start digging down. Alright, see you guys next episode.